If you understood how much of your stuff is tracked right now inside this system and you think it isn't, all of these connected systems are all part of that centralized control. You are inside of that. Where are you safe in a centralized system that takes all of its control through you through manipulated money? What is safe? Good luck.
Bitcoin Zella stands out with its simplicity and clarity. We've crafted an experience that anyone can dive into, whether you're a crypto expert or just a new to the crypto world. Now guess who keeps his eye on us? The author of best-selling book Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And we want to take this opportunity and thank all the people who trusted us, and we read every comment. And the best part, it's free. Subscribing now means you will get all new information for free. Don't just follow the trends, stay ahead of them. Subscribe to Bitcoin Zella today and enjoy the new edge. Jeff Booth talks about AI steals your wealth in 24 months. In this video, we explore his predictions on AI disrupting finance, shifting wealth, and reshaping economies. Watch to learn.
It's interesting to watch people talk about Bitcoin and everything and the existing financial system through a light switch moment rather than what's happening all of the time. We know for sure money is being debased.
Right.
We know for sure you have a decentralized, secure protocol bounded by energy that can't be changed. So both of those things are, depending on your reality, is what you're actually seeing. And so if you've been in Bitcoin for 5 years, you know what's happened over the last 5 years. If you've been in Bitcoin for 10 years, you know what's happened over the last 10 years. If you're in Bitcoin 5 years from now, you know it's going to happen. And it's going to happen in a faster rate until, yes, depending on what country you're in, there's going to be some massive dislocations and repricing events that could happen a lot faster, right? That's just a failure of a currency that could... I suspect the U.S. currency is not going to fail anytime soon. So it's going, but it might print a lot more, right, and get away with it, and which would lead to a significant rise in at least in that currency's point of view to Bitcoin. It fascinates me watching people grapple with the one thing. Like every day, there's a new thing that they're saying this is the reason, when fundamentally nothing has changed for the last 15 years. You knew one system was insolvent; it couldn't resolve this problem. You knew that the system transition was underway, and so if you're mostly outside the system, if you're in Bitcoin, these dips just provide opportunity to accumulate more. Bitcoin is just a ledger that every 10 minutes there's a new block that is bounded by energy. You're grappling with something that is imposing a discipline on a world without discipline because it's like this. So the conviction is driven by this. I would venture to say the only conviction what you should spend all your time on is, can Bitcoin stay decentralized and secure? Because if it can, or if it does, and you're weighting, your probabilistic weighting of whether it does or not, it's actually the only thing that matters in what we just described. There is nothing else that matters. And you could say, I believe governments are going to attack it. I believe quantum is going to break it. I believe, and all of those are beliefs, and you could assign a different probability. But if it stays decentralized and secure, it actually doesn't. It makes no difference. It is repricing the world.
Right.
Bitcoin's recent performance has caught traders' attention as it consistently bounces off the lower Bollinger Band. This pattern suggests that the cryptocurrency may have found temporary support, where selling pressure softens and buyers step in. The Bollinger Bands, acting as flexible boundaries, adapt to the price's volatility and reveal that Bitcoin is not randomly fluctuating but following a potential setup for a bigger move. With the price stabilizing near the bottom band for the second consecutive week, analysts are eyeing the middle band around $94,300 as a possible target for a midterm rally. The weekly candle closing adds weight to the notion that the current range might serve as a foundation for an eventual bull run. Although no breakout is imminent, the observed behavior indicates a building base, hinting at the possibility of more significant upward momentum in the coming weeks. Investors remain hopeful, expecting a steady bullish breakthrough soon.
You would have exponential rate of technology improvement. The natural state of the free market is deflation. So that productivity in a free market, because we only use the things that give us more value. So obviously we're going to use the things that give us more value, and they would be coming at us so fast, which the output of that had to be deflation. And then in a free market, prices fall to the marginal cost of production. So what's the marginal cost of production of a line of code? I used to say it all the time on your calculator app. 0, because it's a line of code.
Right.
What's the marginal cost of a line of code created by other lines of code? AI. 0. What does that look like as it moves into physical goods, as it moves into robotics, and this AI is actually tackling all the physical goods? Almost 0. Because those companies are going to compete everywhere to be able to put this, and then the cost of all those physical goods is going to fall at the same rate. And so that productivity means faster and faster productivity. And people are measuring that productivity through the system that's stealing the productivity to try to make GDP go up. So it has to concentrate. It has to centralize. So if the natural state of the free market is deflation, if prices fall to the marginal cost of production, if this is true, which we know is for sure true, if you can nod your head, you can do all the research you want on that topic, then unfortunately what it means is you've never lived in a global free market. All of the things you're pointing at and giving strength through your actions, this leader, this person's going to fix it, they're all centralizing functions, and they have to be, because it cannot let that system, that debt-based system, that credit-based system, which we live in and price everything from, it won't let it collapse, because you won't let it collapse. So every single conspiracy theory, all of those things are inside that system, because they have to be inside that system, because you won't let it collapse, right? And so once you understand that, you stop giving your time to, it's going to be a chaotic journey from one system to another, as people have a hard time grappling with what I just described. But you stop giving your time to the system that's stealing your time and energy.
Bitcoin's long-term holders are showing remarkable resilience during a turbulent market period. Despite Bitcoin being down 14.4% over the past month, and the price struggling to maintain its momentum after reaching $109,000, long-term investors remain steadfast. Data from CryptoCoin reveals that the inactive supply shift index has not signaled any significant selling pressure from this group. This steadfast behavior indicates that smart money is not fleeing the market, but rather positioning for what could be the next phase of Bitcoin's journey. While short-term holders are feeling the pinch, many liquidating positions as losses mount, long-term holders continue to hold their coins, confident that this consolidation period is setting the stage for future growth. The market dynamics suggest that structural demand is outpacing supply. With fewer funds flowing into exchanges, the typical panic selling pressure is noticeably reduced. Analysis shows that the fund flow ratio has dropped from 0.12 to 0.05, and the stock-to-flow ratio has slightly declined, reinforcing the notion that sellers are stepping back. This combination of factors indicates that Bitcoin is likely to continue trading within a narrow range, possibly between $82,000 and $87,000 for the near term. However, if the current balance shifts and buying pressure increases, a breakout toward the $92,000 mark could be on the horizon, hinting at a potential bull run driven by committed long-term holders. Investor sentiment remains divided amid volatility, yet the unwavering confidence of long-term holders fuels optimism. Their refusal to sell, even as prices fall, suggests they view the dip as a temporary correction. This steadfast approach may well set the stage for a significant upward surge and drive future gains. And do not forget to subscribe to Bitcoin Zella. The most important news will reach your inbox on a daily basis and for free. I do not know why you have not subscribed yet. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more daily updates. Remember, knowledge is power, and we're here to empower you on your financial journey. Until next time, happy investing.